Hey everybody, hope you had a great Christmas and New Year's. Got some time off of work or got to see family. It's always a fun time of the year and a lot to be excited about as we go into 2023, both here at Mach 1 and just with everything going on. Me and Lee just recorded a podcast a few minutes ago. It'll go live tomorrow morning talking about how we ended the year last year, how the markets did, inflation kind of showing signs of maybe easing up a little bit. So go check that out as another kind of end of the year, start to the new year type update. But wanted to update everybody on what the markets did for 2022, kind of what we see moving forward, and then some general Mach 1 updates as well. So the markets in 2022 ended obviously pretty down quite a bit. So the S&P 500 was down a little over 18%, 18.11. The NASDAQ was down over 32%, 32.38. The Dow was down almost 7, so 6.86, so it held up pretty well. And the Russell 2000, which is like the small cap index, was down 20.44%. So all of the major indexes definitely in the negative. The NASDAQ getting hit the hardest, down almost a little over 32%. So a tough year in the markets, definitely the hardest 12 months that we've had in quite some time. But with the interest rate environment changing like it did, and inflation kind of rearing its head, it's not really all that surprising that the markets would react to that. So the question is, what do we expect moving forward, and how do we see the markets playing out over the course of 2023? So we're in a new environment, higher rates. We haven't seen 4, 5, 6, 7% rates in a long time, going back 10, 15 years. And so I don't think the market is going to see blue skies and just have a 30, 40% year this next year. We expect the markets to be more subsided and just kind of grind through 2023. But we are optimistic with inflation kind of showing signs of easing up, employment numbers kind of starting to show some of the data that I think the Fed has been looking for. We're hopeful that starting in early February and beyond, the Fed maybe starts to stop increasing rates, or at the very least stop increasing them at the rate that they were through 2022. And so that'll be a positive sign for the markets, and I think that will allow the markets to take a deep breath, kind of reevaluate the higher interest rate scenario moving forward and what that means over the longer term. And 2023 could absolutely be a good year in the markets. Like I said, may not be a 30, 40% up year, but most years aren't. 5, 10, 15% would be great. So we'll see how the year unfolds. We'll obviously keep you updated as you're coming in for reviews and through market updates each and every month. But we're optimistic. We feel good about where we're at today, how our portfolios are allocated and positioned. And it's easier to, in my opinion, it's easier to be optimistic now than it was 6 months ago, because there's a little bit more clarity around what inflation rates, employment, and some of those things might look like over the coming months. So we got a lot of questions to start the year around 1099s and taxes as people are starting to prepare for their filing their taxes. You can log on to, and I encourage you to log on to Advisor Client, your TD Ameritrade login. You can download and pull your 1099 or any tax documents that you might need directly from there. But TD Ameritrade did let us know that they'll be sending those out to you in 2 different waves. First wave taking place in late January, the second one the first week of February. So everyone should have those in the mail. You should receive those by, the second week of February. You should have received those. But like I said, I encourage you to all go log into advisorclient.com. You can download those directly off of the TD Ameritrade website. That'd be the best and quickest place to get those. So a few Mach 1 updates, building updates. Still getting a lot of questions about that. This has been going on for quite some time, but we're close. We're getting excited. I just went by yesterday. It's pretty much fully painted. They've started putting in cabinetry. So the next step is really floors and then putting in some of the office doors and the glass throughout the office. And so we're hopeful for 1st of February as kind of like a rough move-in date, but we'll be updating everybody as we get closer. And keep in mind, we are also planning on having a big March open house event for all of our clients. That's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be a big event. A lot of people from the community coming out, some food, some entertainment. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be communicating that as well. And then a few months back, we started a Mach 1 client Facebook group. A lot of you have joined that, which is great. We try to communicate through that, and you'll see more and more and more of that throughout 2023. We just kind of got that started at the end of this past year. So that'll be a great way that we try to communicate a lot of things that are very client specific. So if you haven't joined that, search for that, ask for an invite. We'll accept you into that. And so that'll be a great way you can stay updated as we go throughout 2023. So hope you're all doing well. Another year ahead of us, a lot to be excited about. We pray for you guys often, and we just want you to know that we're here for you. If you ever have questions, need anything, the entire team here at Mach 1 is ready to serve you. So God bless. We look forward to seeing you soon.